Well, it's official now. Jonathan Majors just got dropped from everything. So Jonathan Majors dropped by Marvel after split guilty verdict in assault trial. Man, and I just saw that video a few days ago. So to my understanding, they said the jury was split. So that means he was found guilty of the two lesser charges. But they said he's still looking at 1 year in jail. So the lesson learned is keep your damn hands to yourself. And it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. Anytime you put your hands with somebody, it's a pretty good chance somebody's ass is going to get locked up. And I hope people don't think I'm a dick for saying this because I am a fan. I mean, he's done two of my favorite movies. Like, have you ever seen the movie The Harder They Fall? And he was great in Creed 3. I read online that Michael B. Jordan, he's set to direct Creed 4. So I don't know if this means that they're going to drop Jonathan Majors because of what happened, him being convicted, or the movie with Spike Lee. And then also he had another movie with Dennis Rodman. But now they're saying those two films are in limbo. So I don't know if that means, I don't know. I mean, they're not going to release the film. I don't know if they've already shot the films already and they're just not going to release it. But everyone else pretty much dropped them. Now, I haven't seen the newest Ant-Man film, but from what I heard, they said the movie is really good and they really liked Jonathan Majors' character. Well, some people think it's toxic, but he might get recasted. I'm not sure if you've seen this article. Marvel's best bet is to cut Kang entirely. And if that means more delays and retooling for future projects, so be it. Now, we've been down this road before. If you don't recall the whole Terrence Howard, Don Cheadle situation, let me refresh your memory. Now, if you remember, the first Iron Man movie came out in 2008, and after the success of the first film, they gave Robert Downey Jr. a pay increase, and they gave Terrence Howard a pay cut. And he was upset about it because he felt like, well, from what I was reading in the articles, they said that he was the one who pushed for Robert Downey Jr. to get the role in the first place, or something of that nature. And he felt like, well, damn, okay, you guys are gonna pay him more money and give me a pay cut. I probably shouldn't be here right now. And Marvel was probably like, okay, well, if you don't want to be here, I mean, it's not like you're irreplaceable. I mean, we can find somebody else to do the job, and they did. So Marvel was probably like, okay, you don't want this, you don't want the money we're offering you, you don't want this big bag of money, we'll just give it to Don Cheadle. And Don Cheadle has been War Machine ever since 2010. And since 2010, he's already done, if you count all of the Iron Man movies, he's been all over the Marvel universe. He's done like 7 films. So whatever money they were offering Terrence Howard back then, he could have easily made it. I think he would have made it in the long run anyway. So I was like, dude, you just take whatever they're offering you and just, get your money on the back end. You're gonna get your bread. I know the situation is a little different from Jonathan Major's situation, but the point of the whole story is no one's irreplaceable. If they want to keep the franchise going, I mean, they can easily find someone else to replace you if the money's right. It doesn't matter how talented you are, if you're a likable person. If you get hired by a company and you go out and you make a mistake, like you go out and do something that could affect their reputation or hurt their brand, it doesn't mean you're irreplaceable. They can easily just fire you and hire someone else to do the job.